Oh my gosh, so much happening in today's video. But before we dive into like all the things, I wanted to let you know I did launch my huge summer sale over on my website, thevintagebombshell.com. This is probably the largest sale that I've had all year. I've been storing away some incredible home decor pieces, some beautiful antiques, and tons of vintage jewelry. One of the pieces that's going to be in the sale, I had to wear this one last time before she flies away to her forever home, but look at this butterfly necklace. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. All right, I have the coolest trip coming up, and I'm going places that I never thought I would ever see in my life. These are like places that I've seen in movies. I never thought I would actually go there and experience this, but I'm going to be going to Greece, Italy, like Florence and Venice with the gondola boats, Athens, Rome, and Prague, like all of these really cool places with tons of antiques and history and so much beauty, and I am so excited. So I wanted to ask you if you've ever gone to any of these places. Of course, please let me know where are the must-see like flea markets or antique shops that you've really loved there. Where do you like to eat? What are the places like I can't miss when I go there? I challenged myself to do a bit of a thrift haul under $100 with Thrift, you know, at the world's largest online thrift store. I love working with them, and it was fun to find some pieces for my upcoming trip. So my $100 thrift haul, you know, like that wasn't hard to do on their website. They have so many awesome brands on there and such killer deals. Finding some pieces on there and narrowing it down to what I like really wanted, that was probably the hardest part of it all. All right, this one, I love the color. It's like this electric coral. It's by the brand A New Day. I think that this is sold at Target. I'm not sure. Does that brand sound familiar to you? But it's a really nice cotton, a gorgeous kind of tea length, and it has pockets. I think this will be so nice and breathable for the summer months. This one had an estimated retail value of $49, and I got it on ThredUp for only $17.50. Love the stripes on this. It's got some gold classy buttons. It's a really nice stretch cotton, which again, I think it'll be really nice and breathable over there. This is by the brand Fashion, and I got it for only $11.49. Can you believe this? It had an estimated retail value of $38. Okay, I think that this one is going to be really nice because it doesn't wrinkle. This is the brand Athleta, and I thought they only made athletic kind of like yoga clothing, but I saw this dress on there and I was thinking this would be nice for walking around city for lunch, and then I could also wear it for dinner by changing out the shoes, putting on some big statement earrings. I like the higher neckline. I think this is like sexy, but it's still conservative. This had an estimated retail of $120, and I got it for only $21.45 with the discount. I did put a ton of favorites on my profile if you see any pieces that you like, and they've also made it really easy with their new search feature to actually find the pieces that you're looking for. So if you want a white halter dress like the one that I just shared with you, if you type that into the search engine, there'll be a ton of them that'll pop up in your size for you. I know I'm gonna need some really good walking shoes, and I've always heard that Clark shoes are awesome for that. I was thinking that these would be really good for sundresses, like walking around the city, and even if I go out for dinner, I could kind of dress these up with some more like fancier jewelry. All right, Clark shoes are made really well. They have a nice cushiony footbed and like rubber soles, leather, they're the good stuff. So these weren't cheap. They had an estimated retail of $100, but I got them on ThredUp for only $39.99. And right now, if you use my code and follow my link, you can get 50% off your first order and free shipping. So it made these bad boys only $19.99. I promise I'm gonna take you with me too. I got my microphone, I got my tripod, I got all my little things, and I'm gonna have my phone like all cleared out with memory so you and I can go and experience this together. We're gonna try the food. We're gonna shop the antique stores. We're gonna go see the beautiful architecture. We're gonna get dressed, girl. Oh, I can't wait for that part. We were joking this morning, and I told my mom, I said, did this apple fall from that tree? Because
I said, did this worm come from this apple?
She called me a worm. We're going to Snyder's Antique Mall today. I don't really know what I'm looking for. We haven't been in here since I think like the beginning of summer. So
that looks like that Vortex one I have.
oh yeah. Oh, I bet that one's really powerful.
I bet. It's like the shop one of it. Is it
1950s mid-century Emerson sea breeze.
Emerson? Well, mine is
That's
that
really cool though.
Vortex. That's the same color and everything. They must have made them all the same.
Yeah, I love that minty color though. I like that gold parrot. It's neat, huh?
I like that. For a
Little
like
glass
dresser.
vanity set. Yeah, beautiful.
How much is it?
look at your little feet.
Oh,
do it again. Get up there.
Stop it. I can't see the price. I get too short to look over the edge.
It's
Oh gosh, you just
$30.
look. Just look. I'm not getting you to see over the edge.
Little feet.
She's saying I'm short.
You called me a worm today. This is like my vanity.
Why is that drawer so... Oh, it's shallow. Look at that. It's like a...
Yeah, maybe it's for silverware. Gotta soap that drawer.
Yeah.
$174.
Boy, that's worth
It's
it.
like cheaper than Target dresser.
Yeah, that's worth it if
beautiful.
you had some jewelry you want to put in there or something.
Yeah, I feel like we looked at those last time we
24
were
bucks.
here.
You
It's
get
so
that?
pretty. The colors are beautiful.
Oh, you don't get those. You just get these for
Yeah, beautiful colors though. Look at this picture. It sure is beautiful too.
This wouldn't be pretty in your bedroom makeover.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
And or we could do dressing room makeover.
I always like coming here because they actually have actual antiques. I think a lot of antique malls, I'm finding, I don't know if it's like this where you live, but they're turning more into like thrift stores where it's just kind of a bunch of used stuff. But this place actually has antiques and vintage, and there's like a really good variety
How
here
many
too.
booths do you think there are, different booths?
I bet you they probably have like 40, 50 vendors now, maybe more, since there's a whole upstairs. But yeah, it's just good variety here, and I think the prices are good fair too.
Yeah.
I'm still staring at this Bristol vase here. I have pink at my house. I love this one, but somebody like scrubbed it. It's just a shame. This is over 100 years old.
Somebody scrubbed the flowers off.
Yeah, so this is all like hand painted on there. But I mean, it is over 100 years old. This color is really pretty.
Somebody put it in the dishwasher, it looks like. Feel the flowers.
Yeah, but wouldn't this look beautiful with hydrangeas in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lilacs in it too.
Yeah, it'd be so pretty. You know what? That's the other thing that I'm finding. What I think that I'm finding that I'm actually like, getting old. Actually,
You used to wear in high school.
they're calling
vintage now.
Yeah, you know what it is? The thing that the young kids are wearing. They're calling it Y2K vintage clothing.
Oh no.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Oh my God.
That's called vintage.
You're
now.
vintage now.
I was like, that's not vintage. I wore that in high school. Like what?
Well, the girl that bought my leather coat called it antique. So.
It was antique. Oh boy. The 70s is antiques now.
She had an antique coat. She was all excited.
Oh.
Back like in the hippie days, she said.
Wow. Yeah. In the ancient hippie days.
And I said, you better be good because you might turn out like me. Her dad just freaking looked like he was in shock.
Her dad was probably my age. He's probably in his 40s.
He looked like he was in shock. His daughter was buying.
That's a really neat little vase. Or you put candies in there.
Candies, I
Those
bet
little
it's candy.
pastel mints.
That's probably what they put in
Wouldn't
there.
that be cute? She's like guarding the mints or something.
Or she might have put her little hair nets in there.
Oh, that's really cute though, huh? Do we like this?
That's cute.
I think that's kind of fun.
Do you want me to get a basket?
I can just carry it like a little basket. All right, I just found another really cool vase. This is a 1940s piece and it's marked made in Japan on the bottom. But isn't that kind of fun? You could put the flowers in his mouth. All right, I'm headed upstairs now. That's what's so fun about this mall because it was an old movie theater. It's 2 levels. Yeah, the colors in this would be really pretty for fall.
Beautiful.
That's old too, like with the old hand gilding on it.
Yeah, not broke. I can't believe no one's chipped it or anything.
Yeah, I love the colors. I love when things have this kind of purple.
And I like it when it goes, what's that, ombre
Like a
up?
ombre,
Yeah,
yes.
kind of yellow's coming down and the orange, green's coming up.
It's beautiful. So we just found this really neat one. The colors in this for fall would also be stunning. Antique, hand painted. And look at this, the handle is a lizard.
It's a lizard. That's what got me.
Yeah, that's really neat. It's not signed on the bottom, but you can tell it's super old. The colors are really pretty. I think, in the fall when my hydrangeas dry out, like that more muted tone,
Yeah.
that would look really pretty in here. All right, so I found a couple of really pretty vases upstairs. My hydrangeas are in like full bloom at home right now, but in the fall, they, like I said, they turn colors, and I have a few on my entryway, so I was gonna show you like when I get home how that kind of coloring looks, especially in this vase here. I think that more like muted tone with that soft purple, it's gonna look perfect. All right, we're back in the guest room. I've cleaned up my thrifty finds. I found some really stunning pieces. Like, these are so pretty. The color palettes in these, the details, phenomenal. This piece I got on a separate thrift trip. I was losing my voice this past week, and so I had like full intentions of filming, and I go out and my voice was cutting out. So I did find some cool pieces, but I won't have audio for you. But this is a really neat Fenton piece, and I love the top of it because it kind of reminds me of a coffee filter. Isn't that funny? Like, I've never seen a vase like this with this kind of like ruffling, it's almost like a pinch kind of detailing to it. Love hobnail. I've been a collector of hobnail stuff for years. I think milk glass is probably one of the first, milk glass and depression glass were like some of the first vintage pieces that I really got into. This one I thought was really pretty for a vase. You could put makeup brushes in here, would be gorgeous. Put some like bathroom, like little cotton ball-y things. I don't know, there's so many things that you could use this for, but I just thought the shape is really, really unique. I love this. I don't really know exactly what she's for, but the detailing is fabulous. It's actually signed on the bottom as well. It's Deposé, and it's numbered. And it also looks like it's signed by the artist. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on this, but I love the coloring. It's got some really beautiful pastel florals. I love a little figural moment like this, but what I thought was really unique is the actual design of this. It's like a half open basket. So my wheels were turning. I'm like, what was this thing used for? I've never seen anything like this before. I was thinking it would be really cute with little pastel like candies, little Easter candies or something there would be really sweet. But honestly, for me, like if I had this at my house, like everyday usage, I'd probably put my hair ties in there. I know that sounds kind of funny, but look at this. So I always have rubber bands and scrunchies and things kind of tossed about in the bathroom, on my vanity, and it can look kind of junky. And I think that's what's so fun about vintage stuff is like, it seems like back in the day there was a special glass, a special container for everything that you were doing. And while we don't drink out of brandy sniffers anymore, or like, remember those antique hair keepers? Those are so beautiful. I see those all the time, and we're not using those anymore. So why not use them for a different purpose? And like for me, I would put my little hair ties in here. How cute is this? I want to put my hair in a ponytail. Let me get my scrunchie. I love when pieces have like a hidden figural in them. And this one has this really beautiful handle of a matte gold lizard. And it's not a creepy lizard. This lizard's like elegant and stately. It's very pretty. It's not signed and numbered, but I can feel the history just by touching this baby. The fish vase was a funny find. I think this is probably from, I don't know, I would say like the early 1940s. This is a pocket vase, and these were used to hang on the wall. So there's like a little hole right here, so you could just hang it from a nail, or if you had a little ribbon tie or hook or something like that. But since this vase is flat on the bottom, you can easily set this on the countertop or a little side table. But I thought this was just so fun. It's just different. It's unique, you know? And you poke the flowers in the fish's mouth. How cool is this? So this is what I was talking about with the flowers. Here's that beautiful vase, but this is the color that my hydrangeas turn when the weather drops. And so I pruned all of my hydrangeas down last fall, and I always save like a big box of them for different crafty projects or floral arrangements that I want to make throughout the rest of the year until the next season. But when the temperatures drop, my limelights turn this really beautiful kind of mauve, purpley pink color, and I love them for floral arrangements like this. So look how pretty that, it's like the coloring is so complimentary. Isn't that beautiful? I wanted to let you know that all of these pieces, like these beautiful vases that I thrifted in this video, they're going to be on my website, thevintagebombshell.com. So along with that huge sale, you're going to see these pieces on there as well. I'll put a link down in the description box for you, or you can just head directly over. But there's some really, really cool pieces. I can't wait for you to see. All right, thanks so much for watching and for thrifting with me today. Don't forget, if you're doing any summer shopping yourself, head over to ThredUp and use my code and link in the description box, and you can snag 50% off plus free shipping on your entire first order. Don't forget to let me know what you scored in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.